Hey everybody, coming at you today with a knife sharpening video. We are going to sharpen a few Chris Reeve's pocket knives, a few kitchen knives on a Wicked Edge 130 setup. So let me show you guys the knives that we're going to be looking at, along with how I sharpen these things up. Stay tuned. Hey guys, what's happening? All right, so here we are. We're sitting down at the bench. Gonna sharpen a few Chris Reeve's pocket knives today. All of these are really dull. I'm not gonna do all of them, but I've got got 5 of them that we're gonna do. We're also gonna do a few kitchen knives. One is this big Japanese gyuto knife. I've got a Saji Damascus gyuto. As you can see here, it's had a lot of use. And then I've got the little brother of that, which is this guy right here. So we're going to sharpen those 3 up, as well as the pocket knife. So on the pocket knife front, the one I'm going to start with is this Chris Reeve's Starbenza. It's been a great knife. Gets a ton of use. Polished this knife, so you can see it's polished on the flats, sandblasted in the grooves, which gives it a really nice finish. We're going to also do this Umnumzan from Chris Reeve. That one's gotten a lot of use. We are going to do the regular Sabenza with Raindrop Damascus. We are going to do a Chris Reeve Tylock. And then lastly, we're going to do a small Sabenza with the Sheepfoot blade. So got some fun knives that we're going to do. I won't walk you through all of these, just going to walk you through the first one so you can kind of see how I'm using the Wicked Edge system. So we'll start with this one. Now I've sharpened all of these knives before. Basically what I'm doing is just recording everything. When you get a Wicked Edge, it comes with this booklet, and you can record in there all of the measurements for all your different knives. So this particular one, I know that it runs at A.5, so you're going to use this handy alignment guide right here. You're going to plug it in with the key. If we can get it. I know that it goes in the top groove, so there's 2 sets of holes. This one goes in the top, and it goes at A5. So I just line it up at A5, lock the clamp system down, and we're set. You can remove the key in the alignment guide. And then the other thing that I use and I highly recommend is an angle cube. You can get a digital angle cube on Amazon for 20-30 bucks. I got this one a long time ago, but basically just set it here, zero it out. The other thing I always do is take a Sharpie marker, draw a line on the top of the edge to make sure that I am set up. So I know that I'm sharpening this knife at 19 degrees. So I'll typically just take 1,000 grit stone, and by the way, we are going to sharpen from 200 up to 1,000, and then we'll run strops over it. Pretty quick process, keeps a nice toothy edge, which is good for utility knives like this. I also use the same process for kitchen knives, but essentially I will just zero out the angle cube. I will pop it on, check it. I'm right at 19. This other side should be as well. We are zeroed out. We'll pop that on. Also at 19 on this side. So I know that we're good to go. Finally, before you get started, you just want to check and make sure as you run this over, this high grit, 1,000 grit stone is removing the Sharpie marker at the edge, which this one is. I can see that the ink is removed at the edge, so I know that we're good there, right? So what I'll do is remove those. I'll switch back to the 100 200s. Because I'm doing a touch-up on this, I'm pretty much just going to start with the 200s. I'm going to use a scrubbing motion like so. I'm going to go up and down, back and forth on this for about, 30 seconds or so, and then we'll check for a burr. All right, no we'll do the other side. Another key point here, you do not need to use a lot of pressure. Pretty much the weight of the stone is enough. You don't need to be pressing really hard into this. Just a nice light movement. Then we'll check for a burr, which we have. Let's work this other side for just another second. There we go. So do about 30 passes each side, and then give the blade a wipe down. And then switch to the next grit. So I'm going to go from a 200 to the 400, 600. And then I'll do the same thing, just kind of work up and down a few times on one side, and then work the other side. Once you switch with those, give it a quick wipe, then we go to the 600s. So same process. All right, when you're done with the 600s, then we switch up to the 800,000s. Again, I like to give it a quick wipe between each of these just to kind of clean it off. And then we go to the 800s. Then switch up to your thousands. All right, once you're done with that, then I like to go to the strops. Before I do the strops, I like to give it another clean and then also hit it with some rubbing alcohol, all right? So if you take some rubbing alcohol here, wet your paper towel, run over this. So it'll help to remove the Sharpie marker. It also helps to just kind of disinfect it, you know, just sterilize it a little bit. When I move to the strops, I'm going with the 3.55s. So I've already applied the strop cream to these, so you know, you just kind of rub them together. So that's already done. Also, be really careful whenever you're using the strops. Do not go down against the edge of the blade. You'll cut the leather on the strop. So you just want to move in the forward and away direction like that. Okay. So same exact thing. I'm just going to kind of work the 5 strop. I'll give it a quick clean. And then I'll switch to the 3.5s. I can already tell this knife is going to be super, super sharp, all right? So I'll pop those back. I'll give it a one more with the rubbing alcohol here. And then we'll pop this out and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So pretty sharp edge. We can do a paper cut test on this. And you guys can see super, super sharp. All right, so won't show you all these. I'll work through the rest of them, but that's pretty much how I use the Wicked Edge and get fantastic results, usually pretty quick, especially if you already know your measurements. The first time is going to take a little bit longer, but once you dial it in, super, super easy. So highly recommend the system, and you guys let me know if you have any questions.